off that riff. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Simon.
Hey, everybody.
One of my close friends, one of my favorite guitar players around town.
Likewise, man.
And thanks so much for joining me and inviting me to Stages.
Yeah, welcome, everyone, to Stages Music Arts.
This is in Cockeysville, Maryland, which still blows my mind.
Yep.
But this is outstanding. So you are the musical director here, right?
I'm a program director. Me and Ashley Higginbotham are the program directors here.
Right.
Ryan Glazier is general manager.
Right.
And it's the three of us here, and we have a bunch of teachers, and we have 2 recording studios. As you can see, this is Control Room in Studio B. Behind us is the live room.
Yeah, which you can kind of see. Sorry for the glare on the windows here, but it's awesome. We'll tag a link in here.
Yeah.
But make sure you go on and check out the pictures of this place because it's ridiculous.
And on the other side of this wall is Studio A. It's designed almost the same. There's different gear. We have another control room. This one has an API 1608. The other room we have an SSL duality. Another really large live room. And that's just one facet of this place. 2 amazing recording studios, but we also have amazing lesson rooms, incredible spacious lesson rooms. We have a recital hall that seats 60 people, a big stage.
You
lights.
have everything.
Yeah, we have everything. We have an outdoor stage. Can
Yeah.
put on concerts, have barbecues,
Yeah.
and host weddings, host cookouts, summer concert series, lots of different things. We also have a portable stage, 25 by 30 foot portable stage to do live events. We have live sound production for anything from a small bar to thousands of people. We've done Hot August Blues Festival, set up a stage there. So our motto here is learn, perform, record.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
trying to cover all the bases.
Dude, I'm serious, man. I mean, and I want to get to you and your playing and your projects. You
Sure.
know? But when I walked in this place, like you told me about it, and I came in, and I was like, I cannot believe that this exists. I
Yeah.
cannot believe that you guys built this place. Like, we have to let the whole world know about it.
Yeah.
So again, so happy to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, likewise, man.
And yeah, we'll make some more videos in the future and show people around. But I want to talk about you. What are you up to?
I'm up to a lot. I'm teaching a lot here. I'm running a lot of band programs here with a lot of students.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I miss doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have right now 7 band classes. 2 of them are adult groups.
Yeah.
And 5 groups with kids ranging from 10 to 17.
Yeah.
So we have a young kids group. We have all the way up through mostly teenage group. And we're doing a lot of really cool stuff. We try to do it differently and let the kids really take some of the creative control and let their musical taste and interest dictate things. You know, and it gets great results. The kids really love the program and have a good time. And you know, we put on concerts for them. They can record. We do lots of things. So
I bet. Yeah. And now, where are you gigging around town? Where can people see you playing guitar?
Right now,
playing that beautiful thing we're going to talk about in a second.
Yeah. So right now I'm playing in a band called Encore with Washington Talent Agency. We're a wedding corporate band.
Yeah.
We do a lot of black tie events, and it's a great band, amazing musicians in that group. I learn so much every time I go on stage with those guys. It's a great experience, and it's a really fun band and a fun gig.
Now, what do you guys? I mean, we're in the same world as far as in that wedding corporate thing. You got to be super diverse, but what do you guys lean really hard on? You do a lot of R&B stuff?
Yeah, we do a lot of Motown stuff, a lot of R&B stuff. We do a lot of new stuff, pop music.
Do you have horns? Do you get to do much funk?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, we do a lot of funk, yeah. We keep the dance floor rocking. You know, we have 4 singers who are all amazing. Shout out to London and Darren, Sean, Stephanie.
Yeah.
They're amazing. And, you know, between the 4 of them, we can do anything, you know, really. Yeah. They're all so talented, so we do a lot of different music. And, you know, of course we do requests, whatever, for clients. We do, you know. And besides that, really, I'm playing, I play often with a local singer named Mandolin, who's a phenomenal singer. That's usually just a duo or sometimes a small band format. She's a singer. I'll play acoustic guitar. And, like we're playing this Friday night at 5 and Dime, 8 to 11:30.
Tag it!
And, yeah. She's a phenomenal singer. I love it. I really enjoy playing with her. I'm trying to get into doing some other stuff. I want to get some stuff together with my co-program director, Ashley Higginbotham, who's also an amazing vocalist, amazing singer. And
we have to get her to do one of these.
Yeah, definitely. And besides that, I'm trying to work on some of my own stuff and just get some acoustic stuff going and, you know, just...
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put you on the spot here for a second. So, since, you know, you have a strong teaching background, obviously. A lot of people that come on here don't.
Right.
Just gig constantly.
Yeah.
And so whenever someone comes on here that has a strong teaching background, because this is an educational-based channel, what's, like, one thing that you found, you know, really made a big difference in your playing that you could stress on people? Like, for example, I always tell people, triads.
Right.
That and just keep the thing in your hand. Those are like my 2 mantras. Like, what do you know, what's your response to something like that?
Well, I had a chance actually to go to Victor Wooten's camp over the summer. If you guys don't know what that is, you got to check it out, Wooten Woods. And it's amazing. You live on this farm with Victor Wooten.
Where is it?
It's in Tennessee, and about 40 minutes west of Nashville.
Gotcha.
And you live on this farm for a week, and you sleep in tents and eat food that's literally the most amazing food.
Really?
There's a chef there, and he's an award-winning chef. He's amazing. And you just hang out with Victor Wooten and Bob Franceschini, and they have guests, and Roy Wooten, Future Man is there, and Reggie's there, and they come and go. And so one of the most important lessons I learned there was I asked Roy Wooten a question. I said, "How come, Roy? How come sometimes I'll play a solo and I think what I just did is really awesome, and then the next song will come on and it's just not there. I'm just not fit. It's like." Like you guys, it's always that they always deliver the most amazing. And he looked at me and he just gave the most simple but profound answer. He said, "Music is fun."
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, it's so simple, but it's so true. Yeah, it's just like, so for me, man, when I play, I just try to have fun, and I try to have good time, and just play with good feel.
That's it right there.
I mean, music is rhythm, right? So it's all about having fun and having
rhythm
good time.
first, man.
And for me, it's like I have to separate the performing mentality from the practice mentality. When it comes time to play, when you hit the camera and it's time to play, it's like, okay, I'm not practicing scales. I'm just playing, and we're playing. We're not practicing. We're playing. We're having fun.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if I can do that, it's great. Not to underscore the importance of studying, practicing, learn. You got to know your stuff. You got to know it. But then when it comes time to play, you just got to play. Yeah, get lost in it.
Yeah.
And then forget about it and record yourself and listen to it tomorrow. You'll find, wow, that was probably pretty cool. Even stuff you thought maybe you made a mistake. Wow, that was the coolest part.
That's why you're on here. That's a great answer. Well, on that note, let's play another.
Cool.
And then we'll get into your axe and your gear and
all right, cool.
All that fun stuff. Fire it up, whatever you want.
Set me up with something, man.
Oh, you want me to set you up with something?
Let's do it.
All right. was fun, dude. No, you're a beast, dude. I love this. I love it. Let's talk about your axe.
Sure,
man.
yeah.
Clearly,
This thing. Yeah.
clearly, we have similar tastes in some things.
Yeah, yeah.
So, when did you get that? What is
man.
it? Tell me about it.
I got this guitar. Oh, shout out to my dad, by the way, who helped me get this guitar, and also probably caught that reference to China Cat Sunflower in there at the beginning, if anyone's paying attention.
Shout out to Mr. Simon.
But yeah, I got this, I believe, my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
It would have been junior year. But this is a 2003 PRS Hollow Body 2. It's right when they first started making these things.
Yeah.
And when I got this thing, I was really, really into Fish.
Yeah.
And Trey Anastasio.
Yeah.
And so
I can hear it.
You can kind of see it in this guitar too.
Yeah.
You know, it's so.
Is that your main axe?
Actually, no. This is not my gigging axe. I don't like taking this guitar out too much.
You know, I'm kind of with you on
Yeah, my main guitar is a PRS CE that I can take out and beat up and throw in the car and not worry about some drunk guy spilling beer on it or the stand knocking it over. But
so. This is such an interesting conversation, but everybody that does one of these that I talk to, it's one or two things. It's either that, like, man, I'm working, I don't want to worry about expensive gear, or it's, I can't play without my, you know,
right,
every dollar I have is into getting everything perfect, and I have to have it.
I'm not that.
No, I'm very much in, like, I want to go to the bathroom and make sure someone doesn't steal an $8,000 guitar.
Right, yeah,
you know what
exactly,
I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
yeah.
all that stuff. So, all right, so keep going. Tell me the rest.
Yeah, so you know, I've had this guitar a long time. It was my guitar, my primary guitar when I went to school. I studied at Berklee College of Music, and you know, I've had this thing a long time, man. The frets are getting worn out, and I've had the nut replaced, and you know, it's got character. It's got character. I love this thing. You know, I'm literally, if you look at the saddles on the bridge, they're like pretty much worn out.
I love that.
You know, yeah,
It's been loved. It's been played.
Yeah. It has a piezo system where it can go acoustic. Well, I don't have a battery in there now, but you know, I've worn down the saddle on the low E to the point where the piezo pickup doesn't work anymore.
Of course.
So you know, but I love this. You know, this instrument is special to me. It means, you know, it's got an amazing sound. It's very versatile. It can do a ton, man. It can do a ton.
And what is your a standard gigging amp? What do you typically play?
Right now, I'm playing a Mark V, a Mesa Mark V, which is like a space shuttle. Trying to figure that thing out.
Too many knobs.
Too many knobs, yeah. And when I got it, it was for a kind of a different purpose, and now I've evolved musically to something else.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in the market. I'm looking for a new amp. I want something that plugs in and you turn on and it sounds amazing.
I'm telling you, man. When I saw you at NAMM, those
Yeah.
Morgans were kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag you, and you're gonna send one.
And I honestly, like, it's cool because I'm looking forward to kind of hitting the reset button with gear, and I want to get an amp that I love and plug a guitar that I love straight into it, and just do that.
Are you one of those dudes that, like, every 3 or 4 years you just like start over, just scrap it all, and
pretty much, yeah.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of at that point too.
When I did that last time, I made the mistake of getting a bunch of stuff very quickly. And not really getting in there and getting to know the gear, you know, getting in there and really getting to know my
gig a lot,
amp.
especially in a band like you, where you got to play all kinds of different genres.
Yeah, you just gotta need it.
You gotta,
go with the flow. So I mean, the Mark V is an amazing amp. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I don't even do the thing justice. It can do so many things good.
Yeah.
And really, all I want out of it is one good sound. And,
Yeah.
And then I don't use all the other. It has all these other features I just don't use. You know. So it's like, I'd just as soon play a small tube amp that just turn it on and turn it up and it sounds great, you know?
Yeah, I love it.
So.
Well, let's talk about your board here. So you got the Digitech Whammy.
Right.
When do you use that? For what songs do you guys break that out? Let me hear something.
I use it in a couple very specific times. Like in my wedding band, we play a song called...
You keep going. I'm just going to show a picture of the board.
Yeah, it's by Rihanna. I can't think of the name of the song.
Is it The Love on the Brain?
No. And then there's this build-up, and I
You know, I bet that goes over great with the crowd.
Yeah, it works cool. And besides that, I really like to use, that's kind of the only Tom Morello kind of sound I really use that section of the whammy for.
Right.
But besides that, I really love the octave sound, this kind of, and I like to use this on like funk tunes, like if we were playing sound on the funky kind of stuff, you know.
For sure.
I mean, you can get crazy with this thing. I feel like I barely scratched the surface, and a lot of guys find a lot of really cool stuff to do with that. In my old band that I used to play in, I used to use this thing. It has this capo effect on there. Well, actually, in my new band, in Encore, we do that Ed Sheeran song. Yeah. Except our singer sings it, that's in D, right? Our singer sings it in C.
Really?
So like, okay, no problem, but to get that sound, to me, that's
you get
the
that
song.
open string, you need that,
that's the song. So like, you know, you can just transpose it, but here on this pedal, I can drop tune it. So now I have. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yep, it works well for that kind of stuff. I think actually when I filled in with your band, I just used this the whole night. Half step down.
Put it on E flat?
Didn't tune my guitar down, just half step down here. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey. Hey, you know what? If it works,
yeah, why not?
Is it much of a tone suck?
A little bit, but
yeah.
You know.
But whatever.
Crank those amps up loud enough and hit the drums hard enough and have a couple beers and it's, you know, that gets the job done.
It's pretty much my motto for life. All right, so what else do you have? What else do you typically run through?
So my signal chain here goes to a tuner, into a compressor, and I use the compressor sometimes as a boost, but really on my other guitar, my CE, I have a coil tap that makes it sound kind of stratty, and I'll toss the compressor on that. I usually don't really use it much in a humbucker kind of setup. Mm-hmm. I just use it to have that punchy funk kind of guitar sound. This here is the RC Booster by Exotic. That thing is freaking awesome. I pretty much never turn that off.
Really?
I use this to drive the
Let's hear
amp.
it.
Yeah, so off. And then when I turn it on, it just drives the amp and gives me that warm sound.
So that's from Exotic, right?
Yeah, yes.
So what's the difference between the RC and the EP? So I have the EP booster.
Right.
I mean, that's pushing it a little bit.
It might be the same. I honestly couldn't tell. Right.
So Maynard, my band, has it, and he leaves it on all the time. I use it for boost.
Right. Yeah. You could do the same thing with this. I could use it as a boost, but I pretty much just use it. I use it just to kind of drive my amp. Yeah. So I can get that warm tube amp sound at a lower volume. Yeah. And to my ear at least, it works pretty well for that kind of a thing. So then my signal from there goes from there into the whammy. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. It goes tuner, whammy, wah, then compressor, then booster, then I have a Barber direct drive. And so, you know, I just usually play on one channel. So I play just clean, and then I hit this guy. And, you know, this pedal's great because you can get a lot of different tones out of it. I usually don't crank the drive up too high, but you can make it throaty. So I don't know, I like that kind of sound out of this with staying on one channel. Yeah. And so all that then goes to the amp. And then I run an effects loop where I have an eventide, just multi-effects.
Now, why do you?
Kind of things.
Now, I'm sure that that's like best practice.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you use the effects loop instead of just putting it straight in front? Just so you don't put any gain on it at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried. honestly, the Mark V was the first amp I ever had that I could do that.
Right.
And I did it. It had an effects loop in it, and I just found that it made my delay sound really warm, and it just made all these time-based effects sound really good.
See, that's interesting.
You know, so.
See, because I tend to use single channel amps that don't have an effects loop.
Right.
And I've always found, like, if I'm on like a clean channel, my reverb is pretty reasonable. But then as soon as I put on a dirty channel and hit it, it's like I'm swimming in it. And I didn't change anything about the reverb.
Right.
That's the nature of single channel amps with no.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only two I have running through the loop is the Eventide Mod Factor, which has like 10 bajillion effects in it. Basically any modulation type effects, and then my delay. And the delay is another sound I use a lot, probably too much. But I have,
oh, no such thing.
Just a little bit of delay, like with like 1.5 repeats, just to give it, for my ear, just gives the sound a little bit of depth and warmth.
Cushion, yeah.
And warmth. But in this thing, I have a couple like go-to sounds that I really use on the Eventide, and usually it's like just a chorus sound. And I really like this Roto sound over here. That's a really cool one. Sometimes I use this tremolo effect.
We can play that one if you would.
And then there's a phaser on here. That sounds good on funky stuff, And then there's this one really weird effect. I don't know what it's even called, but it's just. Spaceship setting.
Right. Dude, that spaceship setting.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my board,
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's play one more, and then we'll call it a day.
Cool.
How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds
All right,
great.
you get to pick this one.
I get to pick it? Okay.
I know you wanted to do well, what do you got? I know you wanted to do something fast, but
we can play Little Wing.
Yeah, that's not too low.
No?
I don't know it off the top of my
Okay,
head.
all right.
I learned it years ago, and it's been years.
I don't know, man.
Just do a quick bluesy
do
1-4-5, or you
okay.
can do that thing you were doing before.
Yeah, an A?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for
cool.
it.
So what if we do
Go for it.
just something like a little faster?
Take it. Charles Simon. We're here again from Stages Music and Arts here in Cockeysville. We tagged them. Make sure you go out and once again tell people where they can find you. You're an Encore, and we tagged your Facebook page. Anything else you want to link up?
Just right here at Stages, for lessons, for group stuff, camps, recording, lots of stuff going on here. And besides that, check me out with Amanda this Friday night at 5 and Dime in Hamden.
Awesome.
So.
Well, dude, it's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man,
and if you guys are in the area and you want to take lesson or have kids, I mean, you're who I'd send my kids to.
Thanks, man.
I know you're great. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you, everybody at Stages, Ryan and everybody, and we will see you guys really, really soon.
Cool.
Awesome. And that